What Japanese ski resort attracts more international visitors than any other, operates 4 interconnected mountains under one pass, and offers night skiing on Hokkaido powder? Niseko United combines serious snowfall with reasonable crowds and infrastructure that, whilst on the older side, actually works when you need it most. I'm based in Australia, where I regularly ride Falls Creek and Hotham, and I try to make it north somewhere every season to continue to explore the world's best ski resorts. During a recent Hokkaido trip, I spent 2 full days exploring Niseko United, from the developed Hirafu base through to the quieter Annupuri slopes, plus that mandatory hike to the volcano summit that everyone talks about. In this review, I'll give you my honest assessment of Niseko based on actual riding across all 4 resort areas during variable conditions. We'll cover how the terrain really rides, what that famous pizza box lift experience is actually like, pricing reality compared to other destinations, and whether the crowds and development have compromised what makes Japanese riding special. I'll also share practical details about night skiing, the volcano hike logistics, accommodation costs in Hirafu, and how Niseko fits into your broader Japan ski strategy. This isn't resort marketing, it's an honest take from someone who's experienced everything from Australia, Canada, the United States, Europe, and of course, Japanese powder. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're planning a Hokkaido adventure, drop a comment about your own Niseko experiences, and subscribe for more honest resort reviews from places I've actually visited. My first afternoon at Niseko started in typical fashion, checking conditions, grabbing a lift ticket, and immediately understanding why this place attracts skiers from around the world. The question was whether 2 days would reveal the real Niseko beyond the international hype. Niseko United operates across 4 interconnected ski areas: Hirafu, Hanazono, Niseko Village, and Annupuri, under a single lift pass system. The combined resort covers 2,191 acres with 84 courses spread across Mount Niseko Annupuri, which rises to 1,308 meters. This creates something unique in Japanese skiing, a destination resort with legitimate scale and variety that actually connects at the summit. The terrain breaks down to 44% beginner, 36% intermediate, and 20% advanced across the combined areas, though these percentages don't capture the backcountry opportunities that define skiing here. The resort operates 32 lifts total, ranging from modern gondolas and express chairs down to those famous single chairlifts at the upper elevations that locals call pizza box lifts. The resort receives an average of 15 meters of annual snowfall, among the highest in the world, with consistent powder dumps throughout the season. During my visit in March, snow was still falling regularly despite being late season, maintaining that famous Hokkaido powder quality that draws international visitors from across the globe. What sets Niseko apart from other Japanese resorts is the infrastructure development and international focus. This isn't a quiet local mountain, it's a full destination resort with luxury accommodation, developed base villages, and operations designed for international visitors. The result is Japanese powder with North American style amenities, and unfortunately, international level pricing. With 44% of the terrain graded for beginners, Niseko provides excellent learning opportunities across all 4 areas. Annupuri offers the most beginner-focused experience with wide, gentle slopes that allow new skiers to progress without intimidation. The runs here are genuinely wide and well designed for building confidence, with logical progression routes that don't dump beginners onto terrain beyond their abilities. Hirafu includes solid beginner options right from the base area, allowing easy access without complex lift combinations. The beginner terrain connects well to the lift system, avoiding those awkward traverses or steep approaches that can overwhelm new riders. During my observations, ski schools operated efficiently across multiple areas with good English instruction available. Each area provides beginner zones that stay relatively separated from advanced traffic, creating safer learning environments. The grooming standards across beginner terrain are excellent, maintaining consistent surfaces that help rather than hinder skill development. For families with mixed abilities, the 4-area system allows beginners to progress while advanced family members explore more challenging terrain. What impressed me was how the beginner areas maintained character despite being designed for learning. Rather than feeling like isolated practice zones, they integrate naturally with the broader mountain experience while providing appropriate challenges for skill development. Intermediate riders will find Niseko perfectly suited to their needs, with 36% of the terrain graded red, blue for Aussie and American viewers, and extensive opportunities for powder progression. The intermediate runs provide genuine mileage with excellent grooming standards, particularly in the Hanazono area where preparation rivals anything I've experienced globally. The intermediate terrain spreads across all 4 areas, allowing exploration of the full resort system. Hanazono delivers the smoothest groomed experiences, while Hirafu offers more variety, including some ungroomed intermediate zones, perfect for powder introduction. Niseko Village provides good intermediate access via the gondola system, and Annupuri serves up wide, confidence-building runs. Where Niseko excels for intermediates is in powder transition opportunities. The tree zones and between marked areas provide perfect stepping stones between groomed runs and more advanced terrain. During my visit, I watched intermediate skiers gaining confidence in powder conditions before attempting steeper or more technical runs. The resort scale means intermediate riders can spend multiple days exploring without repetition. The upper mountain connections allow touring between areas, creating variety that keeps intermediate exploration interesting. Night skiing at Hirafu extends intermediate options after dark, providing additional progression opportunities. Right, quick break from the video. I need to tell you about something we've just launched that honestly should have existed years ago. How many times have you arrived at a resort and realized you've forgotten your goggles, or your phone charger, or that one crucial layer that would have made the difference between a good day and a great day on the mountain? Yeah, me too. Every bloody trip. So we've built something at Snowstash to fix this, and a bunch of other planning headaches that come with ski trips. You can now sign up for a free Snowstash account, and here's what that gets you. First, a proper packing checklist that you can customize and save. No more standing in a rental shop at 8 a.m, wondering if your boots are back in the accommodation or actually in the car. Second, trip planning tools. Create your itineraries. Save your accommodation details. Easily access resort webcams and our resort snow reports, all in one place instead of scattered across your phone's notes app and random bits of paper. Third, our weekly newsletter, which keeps you up to date on the latest snow news all year round. Plus, you can favorite the resorts you've loved or build a wish list of places you want to visit. Because, let's face it, half the fun of skiing is planning the next trip while you're still on the current one. Look, it's free, it takes about 30 seconds to sign up, and we're constantly adding features based on what actual skiers and riders tell us they need. The link's in the description, or just head to snowstash.com and click the sign up button. We're hoping this becomes your go-to partner for the entire ski season. Right, back to the video. Thanks for watching. Ciao. The 20% advanced and expert terrain becomes more interesting when you factor in the backcountry and tree skiing opportunities that define advanced riding at Niseko. The marked advanced runs provide solid challenges, but the real character emerges in the tree zones and backcountry accessible areas connecting the 4 mountains. The upper mountain terrain, accessed via those pizza box single lifts, offers some of the most interesting riding on the mountain. These areas provide steeper pitches, better snow preservation, and access to the volcano summit hike that opens up genuine backcountry skiing just outside the resort boundary system. Tree riding quality is exceptional when you find untracked areas, though competition for fresh lines is intense. The tree spacing and fall lines create perfect powder corridors, but tracks appear quickly after snowfall due to the high skier volume. Advanced riders need to start early and know the mountain layout to find quality tree runs. The volcano summit hike represents the ultimate Niseko advanced experience. The initial climb is demanding and the start of the hike is steep. Once you reach the summit, it's best to pause. Enjoy the view of the whole region and soak in the exceptional view of Mount Yotei, which towers directly in front of you. Once you are ready to drop in, you can choose any line of open powder fields that stay fresh longer than lift access terrain. This provides backcountry quality skiing without full backcountry commitment, though you're riding genuinely out of bounds terrain. The snow quality during my March visit met every expectation for Hokkaido powder. Even late in the season, regular snowfall maintained excellent conditions with that famous light, dry powder that allows deep skiing without the weight and resistance of heavier snow. The 15-meter annual average becomes obvious when you experience the snow depth and quality firsthand. Storm cycles continue through March, extending the prime powder season longer than many international destinations. During my visit, snow started falling around 5 p.m. on my first day and continued through night skiing. Snowboarding at night, whilst it's snowing, is kind of a cool experience. This consistency is what separates Hokkaido from other powder destinations. The snow quality holds up well throughout the day, maintaining its light character even in heavily trafficked areas. The elevation and geographic location create conditions that preserve snow quality effectively, with powder staying dry and rideable, even during temperature fluctuations. Niseko operates 32 lifts across the 4 areas, ranging from modern gondolas and express chairlifts down to the famous single chairlifts that provide upper mountain access. The infrastructure moves crowds effectively, though expect queues during powder days and peak periods when the international visitor volume creates genuine crowding. The pizza box single chairlifts became one of my favourite parts of the Niseko experience. These simple fixed grip singles provide access to the volcano summit area with an experience that's purely functional and somehow perfect. Riding these lifts feels like stepping back to skiing's earlier days. No weather protection, minimal comfort, just you and a simple chair moving up the mountain with exceptional views. Modern lifts include weather protection and efficient loading systems designed for heavy use. The gondola systems at Niseko Village and Hanazono provide reliable access during weather that might shut down exposed chairlifts. The Symphony Gondola at Hanazono particularly impressed me as it felt brand new, almost on par with a European gondola with smooth operations and efficient crowd management. Electronic lift cards work smoothly across all 4 areas, making transfers between mountains straightforward when upper connections are open. During my first day, wind conditions closed the upper mountain, preventing transfers between areas, a common weather impact that affects resort connectivity. Daily lift tickets cost 7,500 yen, approximately 75 Australian dollars, which represents excellent value for the terrain and snow quality access. Compared to Australian resort pricing or North American destination rates, Niseko's lift access feels like a genuine bargain. This pricing makes multi-day exploration affordable for international visitors. Season passes and multi-day tickets provide additional savings for extended visits. The electronic card system is easy to purchase online and redeem from a QR code at one of the many ticket locations. Purchasing tickets at the resort itself is straightforward, with English-speaking staff and clear pricing displays. When you factor in the terrain variety, snow quality, and operational hours, including night skiing, the lift ticket pricing delivers strong value. This is one area where Niseko's costs remain reasonable compared to other international destinations. Each base area provides comprehensive dining and amenities, though pricing reflects destination resort levels. Hirafu offers the most variety with everything from convenience stores to high-end restaurants. The base area buzzes with activity and provides convenient access to necessities. Hanazono showcases the premium amenities with facilities matching the Park Hyatt development. The grooming standards and base facilities here exceed everything else across the resort. Niseko Village provides a collection of accommodation options that includes the giant Hilton Tower Hotel, which also provides easy access to the resort via the gondola, while Annupuri maintains a quieter, more traditional atmosphere. On-mountain dining follows typical Japanese ski resort patterns with cafeterias and smaller food outlets. Quality is generally good, though expect destination resort pricing. The night skiing operations at Hirafu extend dining hours, providing after-ski opportunities that are rare in Japanese skiing. In Japan, it's typical to finish riding, go to an onsen to recharge, and then go to a small bar for a drink and dinner. Accommodation costs reflect Niseko's transformation into an international destination. I paid 450 Australian dollars per night for a Hirafu hotel that included onsen access, restaurant and ski storage. Expensive but comprehensive. This fell into the mid-range category with luxury options like the Park Hyatt exceeding $800 per night. Hirafu provides the most accommodation variety and convenient base area access. The village atmosphere works well for those wanting comprehensive amenities within walking distance. Hanazono offers luxury at premium pricing, with the Park Hyatt leading high-end options. Annupuri and Niseko Village provide quieter alternatives, though with fewer dining and entertainment options. The 4-area system allows choosing accommodation based on preferred atmosphere. Developed international village versus quieter mountain base. Book well in advance, particularly for peak periods. The international demand creates genuine accommodation pressure during prime powder season. Consider your priorities between convenience, luxury, and cost when selecting areas. Niseko sits in western Hokkaido, approximately 2 hours by car from Sapporo's New Shitose Airport. The drive provides beautiful scenery through Hokkaido's countryside, though winter conditions require appropriate vehicle preparation. Rental cars with winter equipment are essential for mountain access. Direct airport shuttles operate seasonally, providing convenient transfers for those avoiding rental cars. The shuttle services connect major accommodation areas with airport pickup, though advance booking is essential during peak periods. For those flying domestically within Japan, Sapporo serves as the primary gateway with regular connections from Tokyo and other major cities. The domestic flight to Sapporo, followed by ground transport to Niseko, creates the most practical access route for most international visitors. Road access from other Hokkaido destinations works well for multi-resort trips. Kiroro sits about 1 hour away, allowing combination visits across Hokkaido's resort options. Public transport exists, but rental cars provide more flexibility for resort exploration and regional travel. Night skiing at Hirafu provides a unique experience that's rare in international skiing. Operations continue until 8:30 p.m. with legitimate terrain access, not just beginner slopes. During my visit, snow started falling around 5 p.m. and continued through the evening, creating genuine powder skiing after dark. The lighting system illuminates intermediate and advanced terrain, allowing proper skiing rather than just gentle night runs. This extends your skiing day significantly and provides opportunities for fresh tracks as crowds thin out. Night skiing became one of the highlights of my Niseko experience. The atmosphere during night operations has a special quality. Fewer crowds, falling snow illuminated by the lighting systems, and that distinctive quiet that comes with skiing and snowfall. It's an experience that adds genuine value to the Niseko offering. Niseko's international development has fundamentally changed the cultural experience compared to traditional Japanese ski resorts. The abundance of Australian and international visitors means you often hear more English than Japanese, which makes logistics easier but significantly alters the cultural immersion. The crowds are real and noticeable, particularly during powder days and peak periods. Lift queues, restaurant waits, and competition for fresh tracks create conditions more similar to major North American resorts than traditional Japanese mountains. If you're seeking quiet Japanese powder, consider other Hokkaido options. However, the infrastructure and services work efficiently for international visitors. English-speaking staff, international dining options, and familiar amenities make Niseko accessible for those uncomfortable navigating traditional Japanese resort systems. Niseko United provides world-class powder skiing with destination resort amenities, though at the cost of traditional Japanese character and quiet mountain experiences. The snow quality and terrain access justify the international reputation, particularly when you factor in night skiing opportunities and the volcano summit experience. The resort works best for skiers, prioritizing powder quality and comprehensive amenities over cultural authenticity or quiet mountain experiences. Families, destination skiers, and those wanting familiar infrastructure alongside Japanese snow will find excellent value. Advanced skiers seeking consistent powder access will appreciate the terrain variety and snow reliability. However, if you're chasing quiet Japanese powder or cultural immersion, other Hokkaido options may better serve your goals. Niseko has become an international destination first and Japanese resort second, which creates both advantages and limitations depending on your priorities. The lift ticket pricing at 7,500 yen represents genuine value for the terrain and snow access provided. While accommodation and dining costs reflect destination resort pricing, the skiing itself remains reasonably priced for international standards. The combination of legitimate powder, efficient infrastructure, and comprehensive amenities makes Niseko a standout destination for powder skiing. Just understand you're entering an international resort environment rather than traditional Japanese mountain culture. For pure skiing focused on powder quality and terrain access, few places globally can match what Niseko delivers during prime conditions. Thanks for watching. Ciao.